All right, what about the Orton and Riddle act, bro? What's going on with this?
I don't know. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. It's like some weird Randy, talk to me, Randy. You can open up to me, Randy. Like this guy's a UFC fucking fighter, and he's acting like a weird ex-girlfriend, and while Orton just stands there, and bro, wouldn't it be great if I won and you won, and then we were both at Money in the Bank, Randy? It wouldn't be good for you. Oh, okay. What the fuck, bro?
You know what the funny thing is, guys? Seriously, if you take this whole show seriously, as is, you take this whole show and put it in a Saturday morning time slot, 10 to 12, you know, if you put this show on Saturday mornings, it might not be bad. But, bro, this is freaking prime time when adults are watching television.
That is bad. That's bad scene work, dude. And especially when we can copy and paste. I know I remember watching, and I might know a guy who wrote Gold Dust and Booker T, who wrote fucking Rock and Sock Connection. You know, like, why this is the Odd Couple. Go back to the original Odd Couple. Watch Barefoot in the Park. I don't give a shit. But fucking, yeah, you like that?
Yeah, Barefoot in the Park.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is the only place you'll get Eugene O'Neill playwright references. But let's fucking, you know, take from these things and reinvent if we're all about reboots and find what the game is. There's no relationship between these two that we're caring about or seeing. Just this weird whining of an MMA fighter who's a half stoner and a guy who seems like a stone cold killer psychopath. There's no relationship where they're finding middle ground. They're in fact going opposite of each other, farther away, instead of finding synergy in the middle where one influences the other. And it is rotten. And the other guy rides around on a scooter. He's a 35-year-old man with children. The other guy's in his 40s with children. And they're acting like complete, I don't even know what they're acting like. There is no archetype. It's that bad.
You didn't hear the edgy marijuana reference, though? I mean, that had people talking at the water cooler, as Vince would say.
What was it? What was it, bro?
In the beginning, he goes, that's where I keep my stash. And Orange goes, stash? Oh, yeah, my burger, my Whoppers, because the Burger King's going to take them. Because that's the fucking Hamburglar, idiot. That's what I would have said if I were Orton. Like, they got whoever wrote the skit didn't even know that the Hamburglar steals the burgers. They think the Burger King. I mean, that's the most memorable part to me.
Burger King is a thief now, bro. I thought he was an honorable king.
Well, you know what? My wife just texted me saying, yeah, all these chains, because they charged her for sauce for my chicken. So yeah, they're all thieves.
Oh my God.
But dude, that's the what's that? Christopher Guest parody.
Yes.
Where you get the name of the fast food mascot wrong. But they're being serious.
Yeah.
I just want to put a tick in this because they may think they're geniuses too. And this could just be me with fucking some weird OCD thing. But fucking, is that what they think is a funny shot? Not at only weed, but also at AEW with Britt Baker getting the McDonald's fucking coupons and Nyla Rose smashing the fucking ceremony where they had a bunch of burgers. Like, because that could mean nothing, but it's something I want to put a pin in for later on Master Shoot Theater when we talk about the conspiracy.
I didn't even watch AEW, and I don't think a lot of people watched it, so who knows?
These guys were kicking the shit out of each other, man. No doubt. There was some sketchy stuff up on the top rope where they tried to had to get into position for it. It's a spot where I don't know if he called it on the fly because the other thing got effed up, but he goes from what do you call it when you're hanging upside down, Stevie?
Trio Woe.
Trio Woe, thank you. Sits up, hits him with a gut wrench suplex, and fucking Riddle lands on his arm and shoulder, dude. It looked really nasty. Like, I thought, you know, that's a broken collarbone waiting to happen on these things. And dude, Riddle, despite all the really, Randy, do you like me? Like, when it comes to smash mouth wrestling style, and especially wrestling barefoot, which I'm like, God damn, no way. Dude, Riddle just gets the shit kicked out of him, and he takes it. And it looks better than anything else on WWE because it's half a shoot of the way he bumps and whatnot. But then there's other times where he takes things too big because he's up strong.
Yeah, I don't like that, Ben. I don't like when, he gets rocked and his eyes roll to the back of his head and then he kicks out at 3.
Then
like that stuff. I'm like, no, bro, no.
But what you have with Riddle, what you have with Lashley, what you have with quite a few guys, and then when Braun was there to a degree, you have some of the most legitimate looking guys and legitimate guys of legitimate, talking about MMA fighters like Lashley, Brock, Riddle, and then you give them stupid shit to do. You took 7 steps back, having Lashley flex his ass in the camera for like a year. You got Riddle acting like a retard. He's acting like not a pot smoker. He's acting like somebody who's mentally retarded.
God, how was freaking Ken Shamrock booked, bro?
But that's what I mean. You have the blueprint for it, and you have 3 or 4 Ken Shamrock type of guys.
Yep.
Like Riddle. That's why I think Riddle's matches would draw ratings if you didn't disconnect and make him act like he acts backstage.
Yeah.
He's a goof, and now like, oh my God, he's a badass. And then the second time you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this is fake. So I don't care how much he lands on his collarbone.
I guarantee you, bro, that shit's popping Vince. That character is popping Vince. That's what it's all about, man.
Dude, just show the mug and a scooter, and even the graphic on the mug is just, it's all such ass, bro. It's so low level from what these guys should be doing and where they should be on the card and how believable they can make wrestling. There's a lot of good in here. There's a lot of bad psychology, which is interesting to me because Drew McIntyre usually doesn't have bad psychology in his matches. So I don't know what's going on in it, but the victory roll to give Drew the loss did put us on a different path. So that was interesting. But like I said, that was all forgotten about to get to this weird exchange again between Randy and him, bro. Like, ugh. It feels like an old like nagging ex-wife and like a guy who doesn't want to fucking be like hear anything from him.
Well, but dude, it's like this. I say it each and every week. These are supposed to be the best of the best. They're supposed to be professional athletes on par with NFL, NBA, baseball. So like the Super Bowl, and say, Tom Brady beats Patrick Mahomes, and he's saying, "Oh, good game," and Patrick Mahomes is like just staring at me. Say something, Patrick. Say something. Like, these are not the way real pros act.
No.
Like
Or Gronk going up to Brady. Do you like me, Tom? Do you like me today?
But what I'm saying too is, like, you spent how many kids have grown up training, Tiger Woods training every day, every single day for hours a day to be mentally tough. What I'm saying is the credibility goes away when they're shaken by a noise at the ramp or someone's entrance music. Or
Squirt gun got him.
What's that?
Squirt
gun. Or just getting up and distracting. Like, everybody looks stupid, and it's all got to end. Even like you said, Ben, like Vince says, if this were real, nothing on this show is real. So why should I watch it for 3 hours?